Welcome to Titans Tonight. I'm Lucas Benitez Lopez.
And I'm Colin Costigan.
We're here with all the latest news in pop culture.
Now this is what happens when the dress code says formal with a call time at night. Stick around to hear hot topics from Naya.
We're in the midst of award season, and the British Academy Film Awards caused quite the stir. As the center stars were presenting an award, an unexpected slur was shouted. The slur came from John Davidson, an actor who suffers from Tourette's. Mr. Davidson claims the slur was not intentional and meant nothing. Meanwhile, Jamie Foxx felt it was an intentional slur. The main problem isn't the fact it was shouted out, but rather how it was handled. We are currently witnessing a finger-pointing match between BAFTA, British Broadcasting Company, and Penny Lane TV. BAFTA is claiming that BBC and Penny Lane were aware of Davidson's tics, yet BBC and Penny Lane seem to be covering their butts by claiming that the slur could not be heard on their end, and was therefore missed, even though the stream was on a 2-hour delay. BBC was repeatedly asked by BAFTA to remove the broadcast from their streaming platform. Interestingly, it remained on for several hours. You're probably wondering, how could this get worse? Well, it does. Despite BBC claiming they were unable to catch the slur, they were able to censor a Free Palestine remark. If the handling of censorship doesn't outrage you, maybe the fact that Harry Styles took 4 years to release new music will.
Well, the long-awaited 4th studio album titled Kiss All the Time, Disco Occasionally, released over the weekend with 12 new tracks fans have been patiently waiting to hear. When asked about the album title, Styles responded with a humorous analogy, quote, "You could say it's like drinking water all the time, but you're gonna have to pee occasionally," end quote. Note taken, Harry, but I'll make sure to hydrate constantly and make time for those occasional bathroom breaks. Now, during the album rollout, 100 lucky US fans from Los Angeles, California, and Madison, Wisconsin were invited to exclusive listening parties for the album release. Along with those parties, Styles will embark on his Together tour beginning this May to 7 cities worldwide. You know, Harry's new album has really got me thinking how life is just like a disco. No matter the music, you just gotta keep on dancing. But we've got an interesting story on a viral filmmaker who happens to only be 20 years old.
Makes me feel like an underachiever.
Either way, Kane Parsons is a British-American YouTuber and filmmaker known online as Kane Pixels. Parsons first gained notoriety in 2022 when he created a viral short film titled The Back Rooms.
This short film currently has 71 million views on YouTube. Fast forward to 2026, and Kane is set to release a feature film adaptation of The Backrooms with our favorite horror studio, A24.
Now, the trailer did drop February 24th, and it shows Kane's unsettling film style that is unique in the current film landscape.
That's some serious skill. He literally just made a random room with a chair and it's scary.
Well, that's all for Stories Tonight, folks.
I'm Lucas Benitez Lopez.
And I'm Colin Costigan.
Off to Naya for Hot Topics.
Good evening and welcome to Hot Topics. I'm Naya Jones, and it's no secret that the U.S. won a lot of gold this Winter Olympics, but there's one athlete in particular whose pure joy has everyone's attention outside of the ice rink. Alyssa Liu took home 2 gold medals, one for free skate and second for her contribution to the team event. This is being considered her comeback as Liu retired from professional skating at the age of 16 after the 2022 Winter Olympics. During her retirement, she went to UCLA, went hiking in the Himalayas, and recovered from what people are describing as burnout. Before her free skate competition, she spoke with NBC, saying, quote, "I'm really confident in myself, and even if I mess up and fall, that's totally okay too. I'm fine with any outcome as long as I'm out there, and I am. There's nothing to lose." Alyssa Liu is a refresher in the world that constantly tells us to do more. She prioritized her life and her sanity over her sport, and maybe that was the secret to her success. Good night, Titans. I'm Naya Jones, and this has been Titans Tonight.